And, well, I mean, you know, there's always a chance that all of the fishing pressures are just in one district, and we get that immediately. Bit of a bold assumption, though. That would be. Oh, yeah. You go from north, well, somewhat from north to south, and yeah, since the lines are also written like this, probably gonna follow that precise system. Whew. I also feel like I'm forgetting something. I've had this nagging feeling for a few days now. Was something I wanted to do, and then I just forgot it. Also, I've collected maybe a few more notes on my desk than is strictly necessary. It's probably buried somewhere in there. Okay, then run up the wall. Okay, that was that feather. Yeah, that one we definitely got. I remember that one. But yeah, I have a distinct feeling we will have to go through all 3 districts again, because we're probably missing like one feather in one feather in the other or something. That's probably what's gonna boil down to. But you know...
Come, friends! I've fresh caught leeches today.
Leeches, you say? Well, time to let those leeches suck some fucking blood then, isn't it? Pull above a small platform. He's doing that. Okay. Yeah, that was here. Okay. Let's have a big building here. Okay, so yeah. Fuck you, game. I'm not gonna give you free control of your camera. You will not get it at freaking all. Okay, say so. Let's see here. On the roof near the top of the big building here, just before the dome at the top. That is not as descriptive as you think. You should have looked for Yule, the guide that actually has pictures of the locations as well. Okay, so this is the big dome. We can probably all agree that this is indeed the big dome. Yeah, I'm relatively sure that we got this one. Yeah, to the next one. Supposed to be here somewhere. Where precisely? Thin-tiled roof of 2 archways. That would be that one. Okay. I'm gonna make a mental check note of the 3rd one, just in case.
Get down! Let you! Cats! He's getting clear! There he is!
Okay, where is that one supposed to be? To the west of the Bale of Hair, that's another place. Want something? It's actually interesting how my cape works.
What is this? I don't know what's going on!
Because after all, I'm not getting any notoriety even if I kill the guards while they're just doing their job. And they're like, okay, are you sure it's a good idea to have a cape like this around? It's like, maybe. That's the hay I was looking for. So that would be somewhere here, I suppose. A bit to the west. If that's there, then a bit to the west would be here. Just in case. Wouldn't be hidden here, would you? No, of course. Öfkesnöd.
There!
Then we have number 6. And I think that was the one on the pillar. Yeah, that was the one on that pillar in the middle there. I remember you.
I see him! Laju!
And the next one is on the church. And the Santa Maria Novella. Santa Maria Novella. Yeah, that was in front of here. I remember this one as well. And that means we're almost done with this fucking district, aren't we? Little window, I got a building. This indeed gets a district done a lot faster. Put it nicely.
I've held a mass demonstration, once again sending Firenze a message of contempt. The city's youth apparently gathered.
What the hell is he doing?
Ah, you know, the same you always bloody fucking doing. So, let's see, where are you supposed to be? A little window. Okay. I'm relatively certain that's in front of a window. I would be... Especially if it's one of the higher up windows. And I would be capable of seeing it from here. But it doesn't seem to be the case. That leaves... Okay, right on the border. Interesting. Oh yeah, actually I think we did find this one. It was one of those where I was like, okay, how the fuck am I even going to count this? Is this for one district or for the other now? I'm remembering it screwing with my head math. Yes, very badly. Yeah, see, because it was that one there. Okay, District 1 done. No feather yet though. Next comes the middle district. Let me zoom down so I can actually see all the text. And I guess this time we're gonna go the other way, because according to their counting, here is the last feather, which of course isn't the case for us. Okay, let's see, very close to the entrance, just a bit north of it on a wooden crate.
Shit, he's crazy.
Okay. I don't see it. Gazabon, building western wall. Well, I guess in the worst case scenario, if I miss one, I would have to go through the districts again. Which I would rather, to be fair, avoid. The window on the building's western wall. It doesn't work though. A western wall of this particular building would be all the way over there, you fucking idiots. Good lord, when people apparently don't understand how fucking a compass works. Like, yeah, this is the western wall. No, it's not. According to your map, this would be the southern wall, you idiots. Stop fucking lying to me. Yeah, but we can be reasonably sure that we have this one. A7 would be around here. I mean, really, it's really not that hard. Also, yeah, a pretty basic skill, but pretty damn useful, because it, at least technically, will make it much more likely that you can actually, you know, read a map. Of course, we do live in modern days, and everyone is like, why do I need to read a map? I've got a fucking smartphone. It comes with all the maps the world could ever want. In fact, sure. Then something goes wrong. And you have literally 0 skills to actually keep yourself going. That's gonna work splendidly for you. 7. Building from... You should see this one on the roof. No space. Okay, so that would be on just on the roof. And since I don't see anything on the roof, reading map is proper. Most people can't even read the map using coordinates. Times have changed, really do. I mean, in the past, basically, you know, when the youngster comes to the point where, you know, they get their driving license and get a car, either the car would indeed come with a map, or, you know, you would get one as a nice little side gift, because, yes, it's kinda useful. Nowadays, however, you know, I don't think most people even have a simple city fucking map in their fucking car any longer. Sadness. Which now, all fine and dandy, sure, but what are you gonna do if you ever do find yourself in a situation where your little smartphone, your God's guiding voice, fails you? What then? I'm just gonna sit there and cry, or what? I'm assuming that's precisely what they're gonna do. No effect of D5, sitting on a wooden pole between 2 buildings connected to the Delta Bridge. Oh well. I'm sure once they find themselves in such a situation, they are going to cry desperate tears of horror. Hey, it's not my job to take care of that. I would probably advise you now to at least take a moment's time to learn the basics of how to read a map. Like now, remember that most maps that you will get that show you the direct surroundings are usually, of course, very simply made, as in, you know, up is usually north, down is usually south, so, you know, would be helpful. Pretty much, yeah. I can absolutely see somebody calling for an, or, you know, having to be rescued because their fucking smartphone died and they didn't know where to go. I would not be surprised at all. I mean, you know, I have my share of traveling done in this particular nation of mine that I call home. Although every city, mind you, and especially because, you know, we're talking about European cities who are all pretty naturally grown and not planned. So they are nightmares to navigate for the most part. At least if you're not born and raised in it. I still can't say that I ever found myself in a situation where I was so desperately lost that I was like, I guess it's time to have a rescue sent my way. Because, you know, there are surprisingly a lot of little pointers all over the roads. If you just know how to read them correctly, you'll probably get where you want to go. Easy peasy. Even from the eastern side of the Plaza della Signora, where Ezio family was once kept. Yeah, there was one here, I remember that. I have mentioned my friends used to teach me how to find places. An empty map. I mean, that is probably not a bad exercise at all. Especially if you have two places that you have at least some memories of, you know, you can go like, ah, okay. So, that is there, that is there. Even better if you travel from one place on a map to another, so you can actually get an idea of how the scale of the map is. Very helpful. So cool, not every map has the same, not the same scale. Yeah, there's supposed to be one up there. At the top of the Duomo. Considering that we're still missing 3 feathers, we haven't yet found any. I mean, I'm pretty sure we did a good job of collecting them the first time around, but, you know. Some good old-fashioned exercises in basic survival skills. See, that too would be something I would be more than willing to let schools actually teach their children. We're like, okay, today we're gonna have, you know, basic knowledge class. Basic knowledge class 101. Today you're gonna learn to read a map. Today you're gonna learn to get a guesstimate, at least at the scale between the places, so that you can, you know, have an idea of that as well. Pretty damn basic stuff, for all accounts. I mean, nobody's saying, you know, teach them fucking navigating by stars. To be fair, that would be an interesting class that I would probably go just to let for free. But you know, just basic survival skills. In, you know, any way you look at it. Stuff that will keep you going. Of course, there's also, you know, societal stuff that we should probably teach people. You know, like, okay, so what sort of insurance do you need? What is more free to choose from, you know? What are some companies that offer these services? Ah, the scout. The pathfinder. There's nothing up here. Good. I mean, it's not a bad start at all. And again, I would say, as I said now, a lot of the very basic stuff should just be part of any school's curriculum, honestly. Now, if you want a bit more specific knowledge, like for example, stuff that you will probably not gonna use much of, like now, starting a fire, how you do it without a fucking lighter. That's a bit more specific and usually not something you will have to apply very often in a normal modern society. Can be good to know, can be useful potentially, but a bit too much out there. But as I said, you know, if you start with basic stuff like, you know, just how to read a map, stuff that can help you in case something goes wrong for once and you find yourself without the help of the smartphone, or basic cooking, for example. Wouldn't have changed me into much of a cook, mind you, but generally speaking, you know, almost some basic bitch recipes into the people's heads so that they actually, you know, do know that there's an alternative to buying everything pre-cooked. You can actually do that yourself. Well, you know, at least teach them that take a few vegetables, you know, take a few potatoes, take a few carrots, take a bit of meat, make some rough fucking little pieces out of it, not too little, throw them in the pot, throw some oil in there, make it hot, wait a bit, and then, here comes the secret, instead of, you know, actually making a lot of you just buy fucking pre-made rope. You can get those in little blocks. Curry rope. It works. They're tasty, easy enough to make, doesn't require any skills apart from, you know, the ability to chop some vegetables into small pieces, same with the meat, you know. Easy, tasty, filling, and it costs absolutely nothing compared to if you actually, you know, order food or anything. Simple things. But they make a lot of difference, especially if you're just starting out and you're a youngster and you have fucking no money because you're in The point in your career where you're basically, you know, the lowest of the low. By the blacksmiths west of the Warmore. There's a dark rectangle on the map and north of it, and on the west was the feather. Where I don't trust your west and things, but sure. So that is the smithy. North of it, and on the western was the feather. Okay, so that would be here. Yeah, that would be here. You know, I don't think you're disagreeing with me, strategy. I think on this particular subject we are very much aligned. And you know, there is, or there was, in one of the schools where a friend of mine was, there was still, they still had specific courses for genders. So the girls had basically one specific class and the boys had one specific class to themselves as well. I think once every 2 weeks. The girls all had to go through basic cooking class and I was sitting there like, bitch please. I'm not a girl and I would like to fucking go there and do that. Would have helped me a lot. In fact, just, yeah. I mean, just bit of, I wouldn't even call it rough, honestly. I would say it's just you're not gonna understand how important this stuff is until you grow a bit older and you actually have to live on your own. If you're lucky and you have good parents who actually fucking care about you, you can just go to them and go like, you know, could you please explain this to me, because I have no idea what the fuck am I supposed to be doing. But there are of course also situations where you can't do this. Maybe your parents are actually dead. Maybe you don't get along with them. Lots of reasons why kids should be made self-sustaining from an early age on, so that we all actually do have a fair chance. Yeah, let's see here. Top of a little wooden crane on the roof of building. Okay, so there's the wooden crane. But alas, there's no feather on it. Okay, so that only leaves one more district. Namely this one. Kinda surprised so far, because that means that we have finished 2 whole districts pretty much completely. And have not actually missed any feathers, either that or we are missing them now, which would make this a lot more painful. Also would mean that I would have to look for another guide that actually has pictures of the precise locations, because you do a little strategy. I'll just collect the rest of the feathers here and in Venice, which is going to be just, you know, a bit of painful collection, but you feel free to come back later and we'll probably get some more actual playing time. Because there's still a district I want to unlock. Yeah. Have fun, little strategy. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Oh, this time it worked. A little grabby move. Actually, now that I am using it, I might actually be in a position where I could actually put on some nice music, because while the game music is definitely not bad, I do use it rather sparingly, and especially if you do very monotone tasks, you do kinda get a lot of enjoyment out of that. Here, a wooden crane on the rooftop.
Most entertaining.
Yes, I am indeed. Most entertaining, don't you know it? Okay, there's a crane here, and there's a crane here, and none of these are actually carrying feathers. Are you actually reading the right one? Yes. I have been pretty fucking good at that whole collecting feathers, haven't I? Okay, directly above the tailor. That's something I can remember. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. There the little fucktard is. Look at that, there's the first feather we've been missing. Ah. Nice. Okay. Then we go to the next one, which is supposed to be roughly here. Let's see here. Out of side of an unfinished building. Okay. Side of an unfinished building.
You have to show us some of your tricks.
This is indeed an unfinished building. So if at all, it should have been here. Well, we can assume we already collected then. Assumptions are once more, but what can you do? And the other is on the north side of that big building. Still don't know if I put too much trust into their northwest, southeast. Went against the clock this time. Interesting. Okay, so I'm supposed to be near the top of the building. Little feather. Yeah. I think we can say that now, as long as they are somewhat precise in their writing, we've got that one as well. And 5 is like there. Ah. Slowly but surely we're making progress. Slowly but surely.
You belong down below.
Yeah. There are quite a few unfinished buildings here. That's
Not allowed up here.
not gonna make this easier. Okay, what did it say? The top.
Fine. This ends now.
I think so. You really wanna annoy me, Archer. You think that's a good idea? You really do believe, even for just a tiny little second, that is a good idea, eh? Ah, so many lessons to teach. So many lessons to teach indeed. I can be relatively sure we have that one as well. There's one here. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we got this one, yeah, because I remember that one. Going like, yep, this is the sort of thing you will really, really have a hard time fucking finding. If you're not damn fucking lucky.
Down! Laggiù! Stop! After him, ragazzi!
Ah, follow me then. Follow me for all I fucking care. See how much I care.
Better get out of my sight! Get the bastardo!
Hmm.
Getting away!
But once he's actually right, I am getting away. Mostly because I just could not be fucking bothered. Oh god. A bit of misjump.
Truly, I am sorry. I'll get out of your way.
Yes, please, please, do me the greatest of all favors. Get out of the way. People everywhere. See, all the way back then it was already a thing. Living in a big city, yeah, that sucks. Too many people. Too many annoying fucking people. type of a square courtyard.
You shouldn't be here. Now, now. There he is. Hold this.
Stop annoying me. I'm trying to look for something. Yeah. Seem to be one here. Then we have to go here. So an unfinished building again. There seems to be a lot of unfinished buildings here, which is, you know, kind of depends on if they're actually getting worked on or not. But if we assume that they actually are working on them and that they're just unfinished because not yet done and not, you know, abandoned, unfinished building, very good sign that the city is growing. Okay, can't see anything. There's supposedly one there as well, and that is going to end up with me missing just one, is that? Fuck my life. This is not gonna make this pleasant. Wooden pole sticking out of a building.
Provate le mie salsicce. Go back down.
Ah. Now for the annoying part. I knew it. Fucking knew this would end up me missing just one of them. Okay. I think I'll do look for a few more pictures. Yeah, come on, game, let me. I would like to get one with more pictures. I would enjoy that. Yeah, see, that looks better. If I combined it, that is. It has the map. I'll put the map here. Put that over here. Just so I can actually see all of them. Then we see, where do they start? They start there. This would require a lot of tabbing, wouldn't it? I hate my life. The game could just tell me. It can fucking tell me. Nice. But we at least can boil it down to different districts, I suppose. Okay, so I'm missing one in the San Giovanni district. Now, which one is the San Giovanni district? Does this tell me the district names? Santa Maria district, San Giovanni, that's the middle one. Okay, so we now it's definitely the middle one where I'm missing one. Okay, so if I go here, and the middle one starts... Is that the last district we're visiting? No, it's not the last, it's the one before. The lowest number is... That list is fucking annoyingly written, isn't it? Jesus fucking hell. Pain in the ass. Yeah. San Giovanni. Okay, from where I am, what is the closest one? One here. I'll find that last fucking present. If it's the fucking last thing I do in my life, I find it. I'll get this out of the way. I swear to God, I'll get it out of the way. At least if we can break it down into fucking individual districts, that's gonna be somewhat helpful. Actually, that means like the whole time I could have just saved myself a lot of guesswork if for the amount of feathers per district and could have just looked it up, but well, I wasn't aware of that. Okay, so you are indeed supposed to be on the top, but what does that mean in practicality? Being on top of the fucking cross. I'm pretty sure there was nothing up there. I mean, we should be able to see it if we just get relatively close. Can I just... No, I cannot. Would be too easy, I suppose. Ezio, please, for the love of fucking God. Climb. Climb like you mean it. I mean, at this range, I should be capable of seeing it. Yeah, if there would be something up there, it would be shining like no one's business. Next one's supposed to be here. Actually, no, let's do this in a counterclockwise fashion. Save us some trouble. Sure, let's make this, just make it a bit more annoying for us. Yeah, it's totally okay. Don't hold it against you or anything. Okay, so 18 and 17. 18 should be here. I don't have that. 17 would be in one of the cranes. The other one would be here, but it is not. So those we definitely have gotten. Next one is down there. And we go for the next one. And we go for the next one again. Dun, dun, dun. I mean, you know, fair's fair. Okay, that is 12 and 13. 12 is on... balcony. So, this is the closest one. Let's see. Does that fit? Does fit. Okay. That one we definitely got. I see motherfucking 13. And that's actually the one we're fucking missing. Look at that. There's a little cunt. So you're hidden quite well, Fezzle. You're hidden quite well indeed. God bless it. Because I do believe that is actually the last one in fucking Florence. Yes. Yes, it bloody was. And in Venice... Okay, one district we are of course missing because we haven't gotten to that district yet. So that's ignorable. We are missing one in San Polo, one in Dosududu. And that's it. So basically we can get 2 more feathers right off the bat. And then I guess we do have to do some more story things. Because, well, we are still missing the Canareggio district. And that would be the last 9 feathers. So, yeah. San Polo. First we go back to Venice. Where's the next best? Why is there never one really close by when you need one? Oh well. But this does indeed take a bit away from the pressure. Now that we've gotten Florence out of our hair. See, this is what I mean. You will indeed not find all of them. Not easily, at least. We did some fucking pretty impressively focused search for them, mind you. I mean, you know, good on us. We found most. There will always be just 1 or 2 that are just as soulishly well hidden. Ah, Venice. Time to murder our way through a few more times.
I'm sorry.
Just a few more times of murdering things. Bam, 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 bam.
Just last month, the Visconti bought 300 of my finest sails.
Okay, what district did I say? Okay, San Polo und... Also Polo and Doors. Polo and Doors, okay.
For his cavalry.
Okay, so San Polo is this annoying district. And Doors is the one down there. Okay, let's start with that one. I'm sure that's gonna work splendidly. Now I need a map for that as well. Venice. put Venice up here. Zoom in a bit. And then we have that. That. And then we start with, well, I guess 46. And work our way down. Okay, so the first one is supposed to be here.
Come, don't be shy.
Then one more district. Just one more district. Okay, so that where the first one? Yes, that is neat where the first one was supposed to be. We got that. Let's see here. Round building. Way between them. That would be there. Jesus.
All cittadini wishing to enlarge their storage cellars must first seek planning permission.
Let's see.
The incident in San Polo and its like are to be avoided, and violators will be punished.
Don't really see the
Good
openings
citizens,
they're showing here.
It's a wisdom the Minor Council has approved the reopening of trade links with the coastal cities of the Barbary Coast.
Why are you here?
A new agreement
Get down!
has been signed
Down or I
with the
shoot!
to ensure your safety.
But is that the right one?
Eccolo! There! That comes for you now!
Put your place, shut up, Archer. I'm trying to concentrate here.
Publicly in the Piazza San Marco at first light 2 days hence.
Yeah, going off the pattern of the wall, that would indeed be that feather. 44 is actually on the ship.
That until word returns to us from the Holy Father, the disputed lands to the south are to be excluded from all
Can't see it from this distance.
Stop dancing about.
And to be precise, on the sail. Yeah, so it would be there. Okay, that one is also done with. And we have 43, which is supposed to be somewhere there. And it's probably supposed to be on this ledge. Yes, it is. Okay. Another one did manage to get done and dusted. This one is supposed to be here. Number 42 actually.
Why are you up here? Please! Get down! Ora! There! Don't let them get away!
you! There! There!
Perfect. Stop it. One of the nuns is like, stop hurting yourself. But I'm not hurting myself. You are hurting me. No, I'm not, man. I'm, you know. Okay, that's supposed to be here. You got that. Let's see. 40 is supposed to be here. We're getting there. Ever so slowly. Because after this we only have to go through one more little district.
Leave me alone. Please, leave me alone.
Then we can just do story things for it. That means for once we'll be actually free of all of the fucking roof murderings that we have to do on average. But you're not.
You should not be up here, you so low.
Okay, let's see here. Where is 40 supposed to be? 40 is supposed to be, yeah, one of these ledges. Okay. What would be, if we hadn't already freaking collected it, that is. 41 is round about there. The game is still like, why? Why are you hurting yourself so much? Ah well, game. Ah well. Yeah, the little fucking bastard is. Well hidden you might be, not well hidden enough for me. Bit of help to be fair, but you know, you get the point. Okay. One more feather and then we are done. Now, San Polo was the annoying district. I know that already. It's the one where the thieves were. Yeah. Let's see, I am right now up here, so I'm actually relatively close by. Let's see, this strange building, there should be one. I'm roughly where the fucking post is anyway. And look what else there is, not just a bloody fucking poster, but also the missing feather. Okay, now we would only need 9 more. The last district that we don't have yet. Beep 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 beep. 9 out of 9, 9 out of 9, 9 out of 9, 10 out of 10, 0 out of 9. Okay, and I can probably set this up right about now. If I go up here, they zap like this. And as soon as we have this available, we can just collect them. I can close this window for the moment. I can leave these open. I can leave this open. That should work splendidly well. Yeah, we'll use that in the near future. And I guess for the moment, that means that we actually can do a bit of story time. Where was I even? Ah, yes, that is where I was supposed to be doing. And I guess we'll quickly drop by Leonardo and get that codex page decoded. Treasures. Okay, yeah, that is also done. Missing 24, and those are all, yes, these are all in the Canaregi district. So as soon as we've actually have access to that, we are basically on our way to be, well, you know, good and properly done. Is the flyer up here? No, set. It's good to be done almost with extra shit. And it's game time. Only one more time we will have to force ourselves through a district in the slowest possible way. Well, not slowest, mind you, it's actually a bit faster now.
Aha! No! Bring him back!
You're gonna die if you dare to challenge me on the roofs. And you should know this by now. And you should know this also fucking well by now, but you just ignore it. Maybe there's a nice pension going on for those who you leave behind. I can totally imagine there being a scam here. It's like, if I die in the line of duty, my family will get more money than they will ever know what to do with. I did hear about that random stranger on the rooftops that kills everyone who so much as fucking, you know, bothers him. So maybe, you know, I'm not that attached to my life. And so maybe I'll just, you know...
No, no, stay away from me.
That I want to. Okay, fine. Fair enough. I'm too stupid to climb a ladder. You're allowed to escape.
Leonardo! Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you? Haha! You found another one! How exciting!
I always find more of them.
Oh, tricky. A numerical substitution and a language shift. Give me a moment. It's done.
That didn't seem like it takes too much. He's like, this is tricky. And then he's like, okay, yeah, 5 seconds later, I'm done. I could fucking solve puzzles that fucking quickly. I'd make a fucking career out of fucking playing puzzle games against the timer.
There you are. Come, Ezio. I'd like to introduce you to an associate. This is Agostino Barbarigo, soon to be Doge of Venezia, thanks to you.
È un onore fare la vostra conoscenza, illustrissimo. I'm sorry for the loss of your brother.
He
Very
had it
sorry.
coming. He was bought and paid for by the Borgia. A mistake I have no intention of making.
Come, Ezio. We have much to discuss.
Well, considering you're just talking with the guy who's responsible for the
We've
set
located
murder.
Silvio Barbarigo for you. He's fled into l'Arsenale.
Fled? You mean occupied and joined by 200 mercenari, no less.
You're Doge now. Can't you command them to stand down?
The committee of 41 has yet to confirm my ascension. And this little stunt of Silvio's has only made things worse. He has an entire army at his command.
Then help me to raise my own.
I figured you'd say as much. Bartolomeo d'Alviano is the man you seek. He and his men have little love for Silvio. He resides within the military district, southwest of l'Arsenale.
Va bene. I'll go and see him.
Oh yes, va bene, va bene. Machu va bene. Oh god, the cutscene was once again too short to actually get my pipe ready. Meh. I'll finish the pipe later. Oh great, assassination contracts have been unlocked. I'm feeling so fucking happy.
Silvio Barbarigo.
Shut up.
Raised by...
I want my map, not your fucking voice in my head. Let's see. That's the sound of the fucking assassination. There's a fucking race there. I guess I'm gonna start with the fucking assassination contracts then, shall we? That we have much of a choice. Wait, what? This is going to be another series where it's like, yes, this just randomly throw in like fucking 6 assassination missions. For no fucking good reason at that.
My wares are good and my price is incredible.
Müssen wir mal rest. Tend not to go along with those guys who killed to achieve European power. Sure. I'm sure there will be no trouble whatsoever. I mean, at least, you know, the new dojo already has a very good understanding of what happens if the dojo is an idiot. Oh, you know, unlucky enough to align themselves with the wrong people. I also do like how cold-hearted these people sometimes are. Like, I just killed your brother. If you're feeling somewhat bad about it, nah, man, he had it coming. Okay, fair enough, I suppose. Merlin, hello, little pigeon. Tell me how bad it is this time. Comes after you. Get it out, Mark. Oh yeah, pursue, defeat him, and you will be safe. It's like Lorenzo, please, for the love of God, let me point this out. I have been. I've been chased by so many at this point. It literally does not matter if they send one more pursuer after me. In fact, I would point out that it is probably the least of my worries. Oh boy, but hey, this is not going to hurt me at all, because we are getting there. I'm really happy that basically the... Of course he's on the other side of the fucking map. Jesus, game. First of all, yeah. Basically to the point where we only have to worry about one singular last district for most of the side collectibles that we're going for. If we can just achieve that, well, we're basically golden. And then, after we've traveled all the way to the other side of the map, the game is gonna be like, well, now go back, bitch. And someone will get strangled.
A levy will be imposed upon all importation of goods deemed non-essential. To all citizens of the Australian Republic, following the increase in
Oh, for fuck's sake, game. Was that really necessary? Would you please, Ezio? No, this is a fucking chase. I don't want to win this whole fucking way again just because you decide to be a fucking idiot for the moment.
Must be a drunken creature or something.
Ah, that's it. Could you please? Thank you. Jesus. Sometimes these controls just don't like me, Mitch. Sometimes they really don't like me. Is the guy at the other end of the... Yeah, he's basically at the other end of the city again. Thanks, Gabe. Thanks, game. That's how you, enhance your playtime, eh? And you wonder why so little people actually try to finish this game with, you know, the completionist mindset. It seems a bit, just a tiny bit provocative. Game, you are a pain in my butt. Just a tiny bit of a pain in my rear side. Oh, fucking well. It does take like fucking a few minutes every single time we have to run from one fucking side to the other. You wonder. You wonder. I just think feeling he's gonna be